I there?
Yeah, you're in. Let me turn the picture a little bit and put you in the center. So you're there and you're in the middle.
Okay. So first of all, before I do the 5 animals, you got to kind of get in your body some. If you just start out cold, then you're warming up during the animals. So something simple like shaking is a great way to begin, because then you can get some of the tension and emotions out of your body before you try to get started with this. So just do a little bit of this, and let's just say I did this for 2 minutes. Okay, then I'm just going to go 2 movements per animal. First one's going to be Sasquatch. So you kind of take a step, and I'll just do it. And then the next one is deer. Okay, and then from there it's otter. Okay, and from there is cougar. And from there is blue heron. That's the 5 animals. Okay, so
you want me to turn it off now?
Now I'm going to go through the animals, explain them
Oh, okay.
to you.
Sure.
Okay, so the first one, Sasquatch.
Sure.
Basically, you know, if you're sitting down, you would just rock forward or slightly to one side and the other, because then you're working this part of your body. The Sasquatch moves work the hips, lower back, kidneys, adrenals, but it also does it with the shoulders. So what you're doing this rocking movement, but you're getting your shoulders involved, and that helps. Moving your shoulders help work the lower back area. So you lead low on the same side, and you come back. And you do that 2 or 3 times, and then you just switch to the other side, and you lead with the same shoulder as the foot that's forward. 1, 2. So you kind of, you're working your shoulders when you're doing this. Okay? And so that's the first move. Pretty simple. You can just, you know, whatever you can come up with, but basically if you can get your shoulders involved. So if you just stand here and move your shoulders, or if I do it, I can feel down here being stretched. So that's what's nice about that. Okay, so the next movement is deer. So part of trauma and PTSD is certain parts of your body tighten up, and this is one area that gets tight from trauma. Your body will hold in. Another area, deer, is just, you know, that has to do with liver and anger and stuff like that. And as you get a lot of trauma in your body, muscles tense up. So the deer movement is this oblique twist. You're twisting these muscles of your body, and it's helping relax some of the tension in it.
It's like you really need
and
the
it
elbow.
opens up your liver.
But you have to kind of stick your elbow almost in your side to make
I just put my elbow right into my side.
Right, yeah.
And so my elbow, I just do this and kind of lead. And so you're stretching here, you're stretching in a lot of different ways. And the thing is, when you first start doing this, do it slow because, doing this, you don't know what part of your body is really tense yet. You may have an idea, but doing some of these movements may seem simple, but you might be really sore afterwards because there's a lot
I'm moving
more
things I'm not used to moving.
Yeah. So start out just exploring the moves, do it slow. And when you breathe, it's just normal, slow inhale and exhale through the nose if you can accomplish that. If you have to breathe through the mouth, then do that. So that's the deer. It's just getting rid of tension by twisting. And then there's the otter. Now the otter, when it's in a seabed and it's floating around, it'll hunch up its shoulders to fluff up the fur around here so it can lay back and luxuriate in the nice swelling water along the ocean. Okay, so what happens is what you do is you lead. You want to bring your your shoulders up to your ears in that direction, but you don't want to lead with your shoulders. Because if you lead with it and you try to breathe, it feels constricted. So what I've found that works easier is as you inhale, the inhale initiates the movement. And then you add the shoulders a little bit, and then you just twist to one side and then relax. Twist to one side, come forward, relax. So bring your fingers up, there you go. Look to one side, come forward, relax. Now a lot of people hold tension up here, and so you'll notice that
I can feel it right now, absolutely.
Twisting, it's like, aye.
It doesn't hurt, but I can tell it's there.
Yeah, so these are simple, gentle exercises, but they're targeting areas of the body that hold tension with PTSD. Okay, so that's the otter, that's a nice one. And from doing that, and just breathing normally, you also help stimulate your digestion because raising your shoulders raises your rib cage and causes things to change in here.
Like to breathe your shoulders up.
Yeah,
it's like breathing up.
Yeah, you breathe your shoulders up. And that gives a different feel than just scrunching
I
them.
completely get the difference.
Yeah. Okay, so then there's the cougar is next. So the cougar is you just makes cat claws, but you don't pull in super hard. Just kind of pull in and feel the slight tension. And then you come up close to your center line and go up as far as you can, and then flip your hands around and reach as high as you can, and then come down with your palms facing out. And then come up. And what I do is I kind of straighten my legs-ish as I go up, and then as I exhale, come down, I bend my knees.
Just let your whole body
Yeah.
inhale and exhale.
Yeah. It's not like I even tilt my palms back just to feel a stretch through here. So what this does is the tiger works with the lungs, the respiratory system. So doing this movement helps stretch and helps get the diaphragm and
This whole thing
the
here,
rib cage
I could feel it really here.
yeah, to open up. So these are simple, but it's chronic tension being held in here. So, okay, and then the last movement is, the blue heron. So basically you can bring your hands up to shoulder height or head height, what feels comfortable, Inhale up, exhale down. And again, this opens up this area, and it's more specific for the heart. The heart meridian runs right into
it
here.
opens this too.
Yeah.
It opens this, absolutely, but
Yes.
it's like this comes up and then this gets exposed or something, I don't know.
Yeah. So again, these are two different ways of opening up the upper chest areas, and positively affecting the heart and the lungs.
Because I've done a lot of this, so it'd be good.
So
good to do a lot of
that's what it's good for. Let's see. This opens, and then and even the otter, you kind of contracting and going down. You're kind of working your shoulders.
I was going to say it's
also.
almost like the otter is extending your spine. Kind of. Otter is kind of breathing up.
Yeah. So there's different subtle movements that you'll get out of these, but just to start out, Sasquatch.
I'm yawning like crazy. I wonder why that is.
Yeah. Deer, otter, cougar, and blue heron.
They flow one into the other.
Yeah, so you just
You
so
selected them in
that's
that
the
order so
thing,
they could flow.
Is you flow one into the other, and you have the same nice constant breathing pattern. And so what you do, the slow breathing helps put you into a relaxed state.
Why do you think I was yawning?
Yeah, and so that helps teach your amygdala to calm down. Because with PTSD, your amygdala's got a hair trigger, and almost anything will set
Well, I
it
think
off.
we just turned I think that's what happened to me. Is it just calmed down, and now I'm like, oh, I'm almost.
Yeah.
I'm not sleepy, but I'm.
So these
It's
things
different.
are hacks to your central nervous system. Because if you got CPTSD, you go into fight or flight mode really easily, and these help train your body to relax in various redundant ways.
It's almost like I noticed some of the movements were the reversal of, like, otters, the reversal of shrinking into
Yes.
nothingness.
It's trying to
the
open up.
It's the opposite of.
Yeah.
A lot of those felt, like even the blue heron. This is not something you do when you're being attacked. It's the opposite of being attacked.
Yes, because you're opening up.
Right. So,
Instead of
it's like
closing down.
it's normalizing these other
Yes.
things.
Trying to normalize what used to be normal before
But-
the CPTSD kicked in.
Right, and push that stuff out because
Yeah.
you learn to collapse or
Yeah.
to shrink or
And then this goes well with the 6 acupoints for trauma. You do the.
So which comes first, the acupoints, do you think, or the dance first?
I
do you
think
think
I
it
would
matters?
do the acupoints first, because that reboots your system. I mean, this helps reboot your system. Everything does, but the acupoints.
Oh, the acupoints, I know what. Yeah, they really do.
Especially, starting out your day doing the acupoints. But then I might start out the day doing the acupoints in bed, and then get up and then go outside and do the animal movements.
So
just to get
it's not like they need to be done together, but they can both be done.
Yeah,
They don't have to.
They don't have to be done
There doesn't
together.
have to be a certain order. There's not
No.
a.
And then if you know you have a certain problems like anger or whatever, like I get angry a lot, so you do the animal moves, but maybe you do.
More deer than you do anything else.
Yeah, do
because it's
more
the calm,
repetitions
whichever
of
calms,
deer.
which is kind of the opposite of what
Yeah,
you've been triggered.
yeah,
So it'd be interesting. Once you're triggered, you could almost think of, okay, what the trick is to think of which one to do, or
Yeah.
to do one. I mean,
Yeah.
when you get triggered, you don't think of taking care of yourself. You think of running
yeah.
off.
So it's a nice combo. And then I have other techniques that are redundant to these, and so I would like to make some short videos of those. And so, okay, these 3 things calm down your vagus nerve. Okay, these 2 techniques do this. And so, then one can pair up. I need to work a little bit more on this anger thing. So
Or maybe the right side of my body is screwed up, and I just have to
Yes.
work geographically. Who knows?
Yes,
It could be
right.
completely different.
And that's the thing you'll find is like I always have problems twisting this way.
Well, I have a rib back here that's twisted, and it's like, I can tell I need to do both ways, but when I go this way, I can really feel it, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Because I had that from when I was a kid.
Yeah. So
Interesting. This is where I really feel it, though.
So-
This is not the side that's twisted, but
yeah.
I feel it on the
Well,
other
it's-
side.
both
where
sides get affected.
it's like having a limp.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're nice. I've removed, so a lot of 5-ammo stuff comes from martial arts. So they have hard movements. So for trauma, you don't want to do that.
We're
You
not
want-
going to stomp.
You want to do gentle movements,
Right.
and they'll even do which is great for martial arts or even for athletic. But for PTSD, you don't want to be yelling. You want to do everything
Because you can trigger
calm.
yourself. You
Yeah.
can trigger yourself by yelling.
Yeah. So what we're trying to do is make the whole practice a gentle, with calming, slow breath and movements, and that way.
It also feels. I know it's gentle, but it feels enervating. So there's another.
Yes.
There's another level.
Well, it gives you energy because you're getting rid of some tension. And so things are freeing up. Blood flow, chi flow, energy. You just feel better. So it's a great place to start out. And then then you can go on to do other things. Yoga or whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and the
The acupoint.
acupoints.
Yeah.
That's what the acupoints really makes sense for me. Are we done here?
Yeah.